No other options whatsoever. 3 shots of tequila. If you don't drink them, I'm going to drink them while next act's on. So, yeah, that's great, eh? That's just nasty, that, isn't it? Yeah? You didn't want to take part in throwing them in your mates now. Right, hang on a minute. Let me try and get control of this night again here. What was going? Oh yeah, comedy night. So, welcome back after that break. You all alright again? Yes? Very nice words. Yes? Good stuff. Are you ready for the next medium? Yeah. Told you to forget how this works. Right, I'm not going to pick on you again to do it on your own. But you got it this time, didn't you? Unfortunately, I didn't say 1, 2, 3. Right? So you still fucked it up.
Well, that's alright. At least I tried.
Once, yeah.
Yeah.
At least I've tried as well tonight, not very much so. So, continue with your nights. You've got 2 more comedians to go tonight. Are you ready for your next comedian? 1, 2, 3, yes? Keep that going. Better than that, come on. Give it up for Sir John Stannard.
Hello. Hello. Yes, thank you very much. What a lovely warm welcome. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's better than the welcome I got on the bar. It was I came in and said, who's that old twat in a hat? That old twat in a hat with a shit shirt. Now I'm just an old twat. But I do like the shirt. Do you like the shirt? Thank you. Yeah, you are what you wear. Anyway, it's great to be here, and yeah, an old twat. I had recently my 70th birthday, and it's shit. It's shit. It's shit. You know, on my birthday, hey, concentrate. I'm just doing all this shit about being old. And you're laughing and joking like a load of youngsters. Anyway, look, before I came on, Ollie said to me, look, he said, you could take your comedy to a new height. He said. What do you think? Yes, that's it. It's kind of, and I think I'm a bit like a kind of like pound shot Ronnie Corbett. Anyway, look, I'll give it. Well, where was I up to? What was I talking about? 70, being old, wasn't I? Yes, I remember. So, on my 70th birthday, my wife, she said to me, she said, John. I said, yeah, we were getting on well at the time. She said, John. I said, yeah. She said, you're not be seeing 69 again. Now, I didn't laugh because I knew what she meant, you know, the double entendre sort of stuff. I knew what she meant, and I was relieved. I've got to be honest. I was relieved because I was never quite sure what I was supposed to be doing once I got down there.
Nobody does.
No. So I breathed a sigh of relief, and we carried on getting on okay, you know. I mean, I got onto my model railways, and she joined the WI. Do you know what the WI is doing? Yeah, it's sort of a women's sort of support group sort of thing, Women's Institute. And it was all going really well, and then something changed. I don't know what they put in the tea. I mean, I do not know what it was, but she changed suddenly. She sort of, she started making these demands. I said, she's got these sort of exotic tastes. Look, so she said, we went shopping, and she said, do you know what, John? I really fancy a couple of ready-to-eat avocados. And then we got home, and she said, do you know what? I fancy some tea bagging. Yeah. Now, I didn't have a clue what she was talking about. I knew it was like to be something rude because, you know, and so I Googled it and I thought, you are joking. I am not doing that. I said, that's a load of bollocks. But you know what? It hadn't finished. She didn't stop there. There's, what was it she was talking to? Pet play. Rimmy. Do you know? Rimmy. Rimmy. I thought rimming was something to do with when you had a puncture in your car, you know. But, no, so I googled that and I found out exactly what it was. But I wasn't going to let her get away with it. You know, I think she was testing me. So I said, I'll tell you what. She said, what? I said, I'll tell you what, I could do with a frappuccino. How did you not know? It's the female version of teabagging. Oh, no. It's not that bad. She's quite nice. If I go home and tell her somebody went, oh God. Anyway, look, you put me right off my stroke now. Yeah, where was I? So I was talking about my wife, frappuccino. Oh, she said to me, she said, grow up and act your age. Now, it's tough being old, right? I mean, I'm 71, not 17, and I've got a clue what they're supposed to mean. Now, there's more to growing old. You're all young, so you won't. There's more to growing old than, I don't know, having a face like a slapped arse and shoplifting. Shoplifting for Werther's Originals from Sainsbury's! Yay! I thought I'd put that one in, it quite worked, didn't it? Yeah. Shoplifting from Sainsbury's is not that easy. So one of the things you would notice that I've seen old people do is they go into Sainsbury's, they go to the checkout. What do you say about bastard? Actually, you pronounce it different up here, don't you? We say down in London bastard, whereas you say bastard, which I think is... Anyway, where else? I was in Sainsbury's. You get to the checkout, and what you learn to do, can you guess? Oh, come on, can you guess? What do old people do at the checkout? They go up and they try and hold up the queue as long as they can while they try and find the right change. But they're pretending. They've learned how to do it, and then they do the shaking hand bits. Oh, here, you take it. Well, I'm not that good. I'm not. This is audience participation. Not yet. Okay, wait for it. But the really tricky one, the most tricky one that I've ever tried, and I'm not very good at it, is the geriatric arm touch. You know what's coming there. Have you experienced this? This is the way it works. First of all, you identify someone and you make sure you make eye contact. No, it's okay, it's not that bad. You make eye contact, and then what you do, I won't do it to you, you just touch their arm, because you're worried they're not going to be taking any notice. Then you touch their arm again, and then you say something like, in my day. Then you touch their arm again. You've experienced this, haven't you? Yeah, I can tell. In my day, and then it's something like they talk about Margaret Thatcher, yeah, boo, Margaret Thatcher, National Service, and hanging. Now, because then they touch your arm again, and you've given up the will to live, and you have to wait for them to take a breath. You hope it's their last. You hope it's their last, and the only advice I can give you to avoid the geriatric arm touch is do not make eye contact. Anyway, that's great, that was tough, but you've got better things to think about. You've got to think about the meaning of life. Will I get a frappuccino? And is it me? Is it me, or has the world started to smell of piss? Is it me? This is your chance. Okay, you ready? Now, you look as if I can trust you. Okay, what's your name? Steve. Steve, okay. Right, Steve, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you in a minute, is it me or does the world smell of piss? Is it me, basically? Okay, now, I think I can trust you. Right? Are you ready for this? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to waft. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. You ready for this? Right, Steve, is it me or does the world smell of piss? It smells of piss, so it's not me. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you. Big round of applause for Steve, by the way. Well done, Steve. Well, I got a second opinion and I went to the doctor, and as she took her fingers out my arse, she said, "It is you. You've got to have the operation." Now this is the serious bit.
Sorry.
You've got to have the operation, and I'm afraid afterwards you won't be able to get an erection anymore. God's not going to help. So, because I knew I was going to have to tell the wife, I was devastated. I knew she was devastated, and she kind of looked at me and she said, "Well, get your pecker up." It's only a small thing. Yeah, she's got a sense of humour as well, yeah. And I said to her, "Well, do you know what? You're right. You were right. She likes to be right." I said, "Don't they all?" I said, "Yeah, you were right." And she said, "What?" I said, "We're never going to see 69 again." I was so pleased with that. Anyway, so yeah, it's I mustn't complain, I suppose. And you know what, people, we say mustn't complain, and what do? We die. We hang around like that bad smell, and then we die. You know, so you can't get the audiences nowadays. Anyway, we hang around like a bad smell, then we die, when our time is up. I think my time's nearly up. So I'm going to leave you with this. I've taken a leaf out of the Liz Truss, Boris Johnson comedy playbook. I'm going to fuck off and leave the rest of you to clear up the shit. I've been John Stannard, and I hope I will. Thank you very much.
John Stannard, everyone! Just you that do any press for that? No? No, but you've got a complex because I wasn't even pointing at you.